What is going on, guys? Sinister here, back with another SMITE video. We're taking a look at patch notes 4.20 Tides of China. Now, first things first, it is patch 420, so the first thing on here is a 420 theme skin. We got Super Chill Bacchus.
Don't be such a hog, man.
Really cool
Just
skin.
give me some of that good stuff.
All the lines are super long, they're like 30 seconds long, really exaggerated and over the top, and the effects are really trippy on it, and it's a cool skin. Next is Pixel Rush Hubwa. This is the second pixel skin, obviously the Pixel Buster Freya, and this one is amazing. They like revamped it. It has the Pixel Buster feel, but it's just so much nicer, obviously, because you know time has
Come at me, bro. Show me what you got.
But next one we have Sand Viper Alcon. Alcon finally gets a skin. Like, he obviously has skins, but he finally gets like a, I don't know, I just don't really like any of his skins. I like the Dragon King one, but that's limited and you can't get it. The Clockwork one's pretty cool.
I may have left the desert, but that does not make me a deserter.
Even Clockwork still had the same kind of color scheme, and I don't know, it just didn't, I don't know. This one's different and I like it, and it's really cool. I can't wait to ride on a sandworm. it'll definitely be dope. We have Mystic Defender Neath, a fairy type.
Hey, okay,
skin.
so
No, not
who
really,
is the
but-
sassiest supervillain? Sasquatch!
Oh, Lord.
Get it?
This is the SMITE World Championship 2018 Queen Aphrodite. There is no voice pack because it's just recolor. Same with the Thor, and Thor comes with a really cool emote where he's riding on a horse. That's the emote, but it just looks like he's just thrusting you with this hammer, just going to town. And you can walk with it too, so you can just walk around and taunt. It's a little over the top. Convention 2018 Kernuno, so obviously no voice pack. And Hubwa gets Mastery Update skins, and he has, I think, the coolest diamond in the game. Now, this thing is badass, coming from one of the worst diamonds in the game, so huge improvement there. We have some Odyssey updates here. Super Chill Announcer Pack, Pixel Rush Hubwa credits, and Sand Viper Out Kwong. Oh, okay, those credits to that. I was like, what was that? Bonus item will be the Super Chill Bacchus, which will be that, obviously. So yeah, that is part of the Odyssey, so make sure you get that, because I'm definitely getting that because I want that skin. It's hilarious. New quests, 7 Chinese quests. The skins, obviously, we've seen there. Some loadout items, divine chest rolls, 750 fantasy points. That is all coming in with the digital loot pack. Some things here with miscellaneous. Many icons have had their artwork redone or adjustments to make them more consistent with their item trees color scheme. And these are the listed items that had them done. Players are now able to use random announcer packs and loading screen skin options through the loadout. And there's some issue fixes there that you can read if you want to see. Some god fixes here that I'm not going to really read through. You can, ooh, whoa, what happened there? I jumped. But you can read them if you want. I'm not going to go into them all, just because bug fixes aren't usually that exciting. Oh, there's a lot though. Good lord. Okay, now I got the item balances. Soul Eater gets a, what is this? Oh, it's a new item. Okay, so, oh, Soul Eater, okay. An evolved Soul Eater? I didn't watch this part of the patch notes. I missed the beginning, so this is new to me. 2,400 gold. You can read this. I'm not going to go through that if you want to. 2,400 gold, 30 physical power, 10% lifesteal, and 10% cooldown. So you get power, a decent amount, lifesteal, cooldown. Passive is each time and anything dies near you, you gain a stack. Gods, large jungle monsters, jungle bosses provide 5 stacks. And at 100 stacks, Soul Eater evolves, gaining 20 physical power and allowing your abilities to heal you for 10% of the damage dealt. Okay, so it starts off with 30 power, 10% lifesteal, 10% cooldown. Once you get your 100 stacks, you're now going to have 50 power, 10% cooldown, 10% lifesteal. That's going to stay the same. But now your abilities heal you for 10% of the damage dealt. So on top of that, that's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. That's going to be insane. I'm excited to use that. Imagine that with Freya. Oh. I mean, the cooldown, you wouldn't need it. I don't think this would be... I don't know. Or never mind, you can't even get it on Freya. It's physical power. Never mind. Take back everything I just said. I didn't even put that together. Bound Gauntlet, remove 10% crowd control on it and added 15 physical power. Shield of Thorns upgrade, decrease the duration from 8 seconds to 5 seconds, so a little nerf there. Executioner gets an increased gold cost from 2250 to 2350, so a little balance out there. Now the god balances we got here are Amaterasu. Her Heavenly Reflection decreased the cooldown from 14 seconds to 12 seconds, and decreased the mana cost used to scale from 70 to 90 is now 60 to 80, so some buffs there actually, some cooldown reduction and mana cost reduction, which is really good for her. Any Amaterasu fans there? RTO getting some fixes, decreased her base health per level from 100 to 95, so more nerfs there on her. Guang Yu getting some love this patch. Mana per level increased from 32 to 35. Good. I might actually play Guang a little bit now. I've always liked him as a support, but that's the problem because he's never, no, I'm not gonna say never, but he's not always viable as a support. There's spurts where he's kind of in the meta and then he'll kind of fall out, and then he'll go back in solo lane meta and then he'll kind of fall out. Like, that's just kind of Guang. But the one problem I've always had personally was the mana. I just always run out fast because I play him as more of the support, I guess. And so now this will help with it, getting 3 per level. Oh, we got more for him is Conviction also decreased the mana cost from 60 to 80, is now 60 at all ranks. There you go. Even better. That works even more for the support, so that'll be awesome. Izanami. Fade Away decreases stealth duration, used to scale from 4 seconds to 6 seconds, is now 3 seconds to 5 seconds. So some nerfs there. We also got her Dark Portal, reduced the damage, used to be 250 to 650, is now 220 to 620. Decreased the physical power scaling on it by 30% as well. And decreased the silence duration, used to scale from 1.5 seconds to 2.5 seconds, is now 1.5 to 2.1. So big nerfs all the way across the board for Izanami on her Fade Away and her Dark Portal. Kumbhakarna. Adjust the cooldown on his Epic Uppercut, used to be 90 to 70, is now 75 at all ranks. Kuma's gonna be even more annoying. What are they doing? I love it. I love it. Kuma's one of my favorites, but I'm the Kumba player that I will go under a tower and take half my health just to put somebody to sleep for 8 seconds, because I upgrade that first. I will do it, just to prove a point. Also increased and adjusted audio for this ability, allowing it to be more easily heard over other abilities. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Poseidon. His Trident increased the movement speed. Used to be 5 to 20%, is now 10 to 30%, so a little buff there, making him a little more mobile. That'll be annoying for ranked duel though, making him a little even more mobile when you have the Fatalis. Never mind, Fatalis out of the game. Forgot about that. Release the Kraken can now be cast inside player-made deployables such as Thor's Tectonic Rift. Okay, I guess I never realized. Well, I guess I did realize because obviously I played Poseidon, but I guess it just wasn't a known thing to me that you couldn't even do that because I don't play him enough. But increased outer ring damage, used to scale from 170 to 270, is now 175 to 315. I actually really like that because while his Kraken is amazing, if you don't hit the middle, it sucks. And it's kind of tricky to hit it if you don't play Poseidon and you're playing someone who is good at Smite and can kind of guess what you're going to do. So I like that. It's not a huge buff that'll make it too much, but it's nice to reward you a little more and not just completely waste your ult even when you still hit it. But it also, to compensate for that, decreased the center area damage. Used to be 180 to 340, is now 175 to 315. Okay, so that's worth. It's more, I don't know though, it kind of rewards the people who can't hit the Kraken a little bit more, but then takes away from people who can't hit it. So I don't know, if you're a diehard Poseidon fan, you might not like that. But Rajin reduced the radius of projectiles from 6 units to 4.5 units, and updated the targeter visual effects. I'm not gonna read the rest of that. Anytime I see effects, I just stop. Reiju, players hit by Reiju will now have the hit. Okay, effects. Let's travel to their god more quickly. Didn't they do that last patch where they adjusted Reiju to go out quicker? Okay, they made him travel quicker, but I guess the effects weren't updated to travel with that, so now you'll be able to actually tell that he's hit them quicker. Understandable. So getting a little bit of love, but also fixing some issues there, because I remember I was kind of hyped when they announced the Rajin buff not too long ago. Finally get to see him come back. Zeus, his Aegis Assault. static AoE will now be triggered when the Aegis is hit by Zeus' chain lightning chain. Zeus's chain lightning. And then increase magical power scaling on his chain lightning from 40% to 50%. So I'm confused. Which ability is Aegis Assault? I don't remember. I don't play Zeus a lot. But the way it's described, it's not as shield, so it's not as detonate. I don't know. I'm confused on that one. Unless they changed it and I missed this patch, or I just don't play. I rarely play Zeus. When I play Zeus, I play attack speed Zeus. I know that's like not the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely not meta. So that shows you how much I know about Zeus. But yeah, that's the patch, guys. That's beside the point. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and hit subscribe to keep up with stuff like this. And until next time, peace.